All right, welcome to another episode of the Winners Work Podcast. We have part two of our top 25 players in the NBA. We're going to start with number 12. I'll go first, man. At number 12, I have Jimmy Butler. John, who do you have at 12?
My 12 is Paul George. I'll go ahead and throw that out there.
Carter?
My 12 is Dame.
My 12 is Paul George too. Yeah. Paul George.
Anyone have
John and I know ball.
All right. 11. 11, I have Dame.
Jimmy.
You have
At
Jimmy.
11, I also have Jimmy.
I got Trey.
Ball nowhere.
I put Jimmy just outside my top 10 just because I do think he takes a crazy step in the playoffs, but the 10 guys above him I would rather have.
District, you got Trey a little high, bro.
A little low, you mean?
A little low.
A little high. No, a little high.
You
I
high.
do?
I got him.
Bucket
I got him at. So, or if I have him at 14, that means you think Trey is better than Paul George?
Yes. What?
Why is Trey better than Paul George?
Because he clears his offensive player. I mean, how much
What was
else?
the thing? What was it that he did this year?
He
Led
does.
the league in assists and
Led the
total
league.
points?
Points and assists.
Nah, I'm like,
5 points and
Trey's a
assists?
better offensive player. Trey's a better offensive player. That's fine. But Paul
Wait, who
George,
do you rank higher, Paul George or Dame?
Paul George.
You better have.
Fair enough.
That's kind of wild, though.
All right, let's not turn this into a Dame. I had Dame over Trey though.
Oh, that's okay. That's nasty. Yeah, that's nasty.
Just watch what Dame does this season. That's all I have to say. Just
Watch
watch what
what?
Dame does this season.
Oh, what Dame does this season? I mean, that's a projection, but okay, I feel you. The Hawks are gonna be nasty this year too. But all right, we'll move on to top 10. I mean, that's where I have Trey at number 10.
I got Trey. 10.
I got Jimmy.
Trey at 10 is crazy.
Mason and I are ball knowers, man. That's a great.
Ball knowers a flip-flop
Yeah,
now.
I was working on I'm gonna make a top 50 for next year, and I think Trey is grabbing that 10 spot for me next year.
Good.
Maybe next year. I thought I showed him some love. I put him at 14, but top 10 is crazy.
You're just not. Hey, bro. If
You
you
just
put-
completely
I can
revamp your
easily
offense.
name 10 better players than Trey Young. Though. Like,
Dog, if you put Trey Young's stats on like one of those guys that like a Harden or someone that you lock into the top 10 just off of name value, bro, Harden would be or Trey would be like top 5, bro. Like if you just look at his stats, like come on, bro.
all right, that's fine. There's more to the game than stats, bro.
I mean, we watched the games too. I mean, how is he getting the stats? He's shooting the ball from like the logo. I mean, he's getting to the rim. Like,
So
Making
now,
opportunities for everybody.
Statistical prowess is enough to put him over Anthony Davis.
bro,
Yes.
everything is
I would
enough.
rather have
Anthony
AD.
Davis.
Playing 70 games is almost enough to.
Wait, is that your number 10?
Bro,
Is that your number
AD
10?
is gonna play. AD is gonna play this year, bro. I'm telling you.
I hope so.
Why
I
do
hope
we
he looks
act
better
like
than he
AD
has.
hasn't played?
I
Why
hope
do
that
we
he looks
act
better
like
than he has
AD
in the last
hasn't-
2 years.
Why do we act like AD hasn't played though? The last 2 years are a clear anomaly.
Yeah, you're right. No, he's
It's not
played
like he's
mid. He's played
consistently-
mid. You're right. He's played. You're right. He's played mid. That's who he's played.
He feels like a top
All right, bro.
20 player.
You're
Bro,
a Lakers fan. You're literally disgusting for this, man.
bro. Wait, so you had him at 10 just for the people?
Yes, Anthony Davis.
That's
Anthony
nasty.
Davis.
That's nasty.
And he can rise on my list. Anthony Davis. He's still
He can
I put-
rise into the
actually,
top
he
10
might be a
conversation.
superstar
Yeah.
still. He might be a
I think
superstar.
I think my top 50 prediction had AD up to 10, and I was gonna go high on AD. I think
Bro,
Trey's
y'all
at
niggas
11,
had
but
AD at like 17, bro.
for
Bro,
no,
I mean,
I
I
said my
wouldn't
top
be
50 for next
surprised.
year.
I wouldn't
My
be
top
surprised if
50
AD
prediction for next
climbs
year.
into the top 10 again next year, but from what we've seen the last 2 years, I can't call him a top 15 player just because
Whoa,
of
Westbrook
his overall
ruined his last
shooting.
year,
This
bro.
is now. Nah, bro. This is. I'm
Westbrook
tired of
ruined
it.
his stats
Nah,
last year, bro.
I'm tired
Westbrook
of it.
ruined his stats. He played with an inefficient third option, taking more shots than him per game. How is that gonna work? And you know LeBron takes more shots than Anthony Davis. He was sacrificing for the two bums next to him, LeBron and
Stop,
Westbrook.
bro. Stop. I've been told.
What are you talking? So you're gonna no,
No,
hold up.
no,
Put me
no,
this side.
no.
You're gonna say Westbrook did sacrifice hella for LeBron and AD last season.
Westbrook didn't sacrifice?
I mean, AD didn't sacrifice hella for LeBron and Westbrook.
Bro,
last season.
bro, no, bro.
What are you talking about?
Oh, he did not.
AD was the most passive player last year. Westbrook didn't hit him on any.
Oh,
that's the problem.
Westbrook was
He's
set up
been
for
passive since the championship.
That's the
That's the
issue.
problem,
bro.
bro.
That's
bro,
not LeBron's fault.
Every
But
single
he's not-
year, every
He's not
single year,
consistently
AD's been on
passive,
like
though.
every
He
single year.
hasn't been
AD's been on
consistently
Lakers.
passive throughout his career. The last 2 years are not Anthony Davis' entire career, bro.
But that's what we're basing this list off of, bro. We're not talking about what he did back in 2020, dog.
I mean, I don't have Michael Jordan on my list.
Bro, every single
Y'all-
year he's
y'all are
been
head
on the
actors,
Lakers. They've
If
said
it's based off the last 2 years, fine. The AD wouldn't even touch my shit. I thought it was going into next year.
well, they say the offense is going to be run through AD every single year, and
Yeah.
and now it's excuses. And you got people like Perkins out here talking about, oh, AD's going to win the MVP next year. It's like, bro,
I don't. All right. I don't think
an
all that.
old man that's still the number
Definitely
one
give it
option on the Lakers because AD can't step up. That's just the
When he's
reality.
And the thing is, his entire career, we've heard about how LeBron's a pass first, and now AD's here, and all of a sudden, what, LeBron isn't a pass first player?
Right,
He's
right.
a 30-point per game scorer.
He's not. First of all, LeBron is not pass first. And second of all, Anthony Davis will be a top 10 player this season.
What's LeBron's best attribute as a player?
Scoring.
Scoring?
Yeah.
That's cap. That's cap, bro. That's cap.
I mean, it's kind of tough for someone
Y'all
like
are
LeBron, who's
crazy.
like
I
a
think
top
his play- I think his-
scorer, top five
like,
playmaker.
LeBron is a pass first player. No, the
I
fuck
didn't
he's
say
not.
he's
He
pass
fucking
first.
leads
I
him.
didn't
He
say
shot
he's
like
pass
20
first.
shot attempts a game, bro.
I didn't say-
shot attempts. He's not a fucking pass first player.
I didn't say
I'm
he
not
was
even-
pass first. I just said his best attribute. His
His
best
best attribute is scoring. He's only
think
led the
his
league in assists like
playmaking
one
compared to
time.
other
He's led
players.
the league in scoring more times than that.
You said what?
LeBron has led the league in scoring more times than he's led the league in assists. The league
Hasn't
is
LeBron only led the league in scoring once?
huh?
Hasn't LeBron
He
only led
literally
the league
led the league in
one
assists
time?
once and scoring once.
No, I think LeBron led the league in scoring like 3 times. Let me check. But I know he's only did it once, and that was with the Lakers.
I've heard too many Jordan fans talk about 10-1 in terms of scoring titles. I know that.
Oh, really? Bro,
yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm looking at playoff.
He's averaged 30. He's averaged 30 a couple times, but
I don't
Yeah,
even
no,
think
he's led the
LeBron
league-
is
he's
a
led the
pass first
playoffs
player.
in
That's just
scoring.
what everyone
He's
says.
led the playoffs in scoring 3 times. He's
All right,
never led the
let's-
playoffs in the
we'll talk about LeBron in a sec. Let's get back to the list. At number 9, I got
LeBron is him as a scorer. He's not. He's good
him
as a passer.
overall, but you're about to disrespect him, so we're gonna get to that in a second.
All right, that's fine.
I got Jason Tatum at number 9.
Tatum.
Tatum.
Okay.
All knows.
JT,
All knows.
he will be
All right.
moving up this list shortly.
Number 8 for me. Say what you want. He sat out the whole year. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi.
Delusional.
Joel Embiid.
Delusional. I haven't beat him. Y'all are delusional for ranking Kawhi that low. Y'all are.
Oh, you just ranked Embiid at number 8. Embiid just
Bro,
went back to back. Caliber
Bro,
season.
Embiid, and I like Embiid. There's just a lot of better players ahead of him. Like the
Exactly,
player you said I was better.
like
disrespectful
Kawhi?
ahead of him. Yes,
Wait,
like
Are you
Kawhi.
sure? Are you
Like,
sure?
I mean, if I
Kawhi
was-
yes, like
If I was
Kawhi.
trying to win a
Kawhi is one of the
championship,
best playoff scorers we've ever seen. Let's stop this. Like, I don't know. Just because he was injured last year doesn't mean we have to disrespect the nigga. Like, come on, bro. Why are we just forgetting?
I don't-
what
I don't
this
think
man
putting
has
any
done?
of these
Embiid
guys
has
at
not
8 is
touched Kawhi
disrespectful.
levels in the playoffs. Why are we like? Come on, bro. Y'all playing.
Oh,
Being a
Embiid.
back-to-back top 2 MVP candidate is, I
That's
don't
what
think that
I'm
warrants
That's fine.
disrespect.
That's fine. MVP, and he fizzled out in the playoffs. This year he was injured, so I don't know what he would have done. But last year he fizzled out in the playoffs.
That's
He
like
probably-
saying Kawhi
he had
fizzled
crucial.
out
He had
in the
crucial
second
mistakes
round.
against the Hearts that lost in the series.
Yeah.
it's just for me, like the pretty much 9 through 1 is really close. But I would just rather
That's
have the
what I'm
guys above
saying.
Joel on my team.
That's
Simple.
I'd
That's
rather have the guys above
8
Kawhi.
is not disrespect. Like let's stop with that. 8 is fine. That's not disrespectful.
But you just said it was disrespectful to have Kawhi.
Yes, that's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to have. It's disrespectful to have some of these players above Kawhi.
So what's more disrespectful, to have a guy that played elite ball for 2 years, or have a guy that sat out one of the years at the
Because he
8th?
was injured. Why you say he sat out? He was injured,
Okay, so I can't evaluate you off a season where you didn't play.
bro. When the season he played and the playoff run that he was on, Why are you acting like that's just diminished because he was injured this year? I don't understand that.
That playoff
Are
run.
you projecting that Kawhi is going to come back worse?
I'm not
Because that's the only way that he
projecting
can be
anything. I'm
dropped
not
to earth.
projecting anything. It's not a projection. I feel you.
You got it.
All right, number 7. I mean, I have Embiid, so it's not like some big. It's one spot.
Number 7, I have Kevin Durant.
At 7, you have who, John?
LeBron James.
I also got LeBron James.
I thought we weren't disrespecting
Carter,
LeBron. What happened?
You know ball.
Where buckets go?
Who you have at 7?
I had to dip.
Mason.
I had to dip. Number
Who
7.
you have at 7?
I
just
have
talked
KD at
about-
7.
I don't think it's disrespectful to put Kevin Durant or Joel Embiid over him.
Bro, LeBron, bro.
For the
what?
same reason.
LeBron is better than Embiid, yeah.
Okay, so wait, you had Embiid at 8.
I'm the only one that
I
has
had
Joel
Embiid
over
at 8.
LeBron.
Carter
And
has Joel Embiid over
I
LeBron.
thought about it more than any other ranking on the list.
Dang, man. Like, come on, man. All right.
Why are you mad about that?
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You have Kawhi Leonard over LeBron in 2022. Like, how?
Yes,
bro?
yes.
Like the one
It's not
year he won the
2020.
championship.
It's not
with the
2020
Raptors,
anymore.
I get it, bro. But other
It's
than
not
that,
2020 anymore. Now my list isn't permanent, so LeBron can pass him, but not right now. Look, 7 is still elite, bro. He's a superstar player. He's above Embiid, Tatum, 8. Like,
There's
what do
just
you
a
want me to
lot of
do?
superstars right now.
What do you want me to do, bro?
I want you to put the
There's a
guy
lot of
that
guys.
averaged 30 over the guy that averaged 0, bro.
So now averaging 30 matters. But when it came to James Harden, you were slandering him.
All right.
John, we can't see your face.
I love that.
All right.
So
And
now averaging 30 matters, huh?
what did I say? It didn't matter.
All those years I was defending Harden, huh? It didn't matter.
Well, I don't have LeBron at number 1. Like you have Harden like your top 3. I don't have your top 3.
Yeah, we were talking
Well,
about
I
Harden being in
heard
top
Harden
3 a
that
couple pods
Calm
ago,
down.
weren't we?
Calm down. I didn't put Harden that one.
Oh yeah, no, he wasn't even in the top 3. Let's be real. You had LeBron. It's a league with LeBron, Steph, and KD. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Who is Harden above? None of those. And Kawhi too. No.
Giannis.
KD.
One of them.
Y'all is dick. Let's move on.
All right. Number 6, easy money sniper. That was an easy decision right there. KD.
Bro, y'all is sleeping on KD. Wow, 6 is crazy, bro.
For my 6, I have
Kawhi. You don't have to be
Mason,
right.
we know ball.
I got Joel at 6.
Kawhi at 6 over
Right.
Kevin Durant at 7, by the way. Just saying.
Okay.
Kawhi over KD. I won't. Kawhi is that nigga. I won't die.
Do the same thing with LeBron. You can't say
No. Kawhi is that nigga. Or KD is that nigga. And Kawhi is that nigga. So.
and LeBron is that.
And
It's crazy,
Jason
man.
and I can't time on this one.
I can't engage in this part.
All right. All right, top 5. At 5, I got LeBron.
I got KD.
I got Jokic.
At 5, I got the King, LeBron.
Bro, wait, so you have KD over Jokic.
Yeah.
And he's not a Celtic.
Just
We're
because
talking about
Jokic won a
Brooklyn
game-
Nets KD. Brooklyn
Just
Nets
because Jokic won a game, y'all are sucking Jokic now?
a game? How about the back-to-back MVP? What?
KD would have won MVP this season if he didn't get hurt. That's what KD
No, he
said.
wouldn't.
He did get hurt. And then they
That's what
tanked from like the
KD
2
stands
spot to the play-in, bro. Then he got swept in the playoffs. He couldn't even win one game. You talking about one game? He couldn't with Kyrie. He couldn't even win one game.
No, I'm saying so. Y'all
Jokic got one with
Jokic for
Monte
winning
Morris.
one game. It was just one game. He still got his ass
Jokic at
beat.
least beat the eventual champions once with Will Barton.
Hey,
Facu
KD
Campazzo, bro.
played against the Eastern Conference Final champion.
He
got
played
his
against the
ass.
champions.
And he got swept.
Jokic played against the actual champions.
Blame KD's teammates, bro. They ain't sure.
Oh, of course. But Jokic just had so many.
You
great-
already preparing for him to be a Celtic. That's the problem.
Jokic, bro. Jokic is fine at 5. He's a great player. He's leading his team, and he's gonna get help this year. We'll see what happens. He might move up. 5 is a beautiful spot. How do we have elite players over?
John ready to reach deep into his
All right,
bag
all right.
for the KD excuses when he is Celtic. That's all it is.
It's gonna be nasty.
Bro, no, hold up.
He's
Can we
slandering
talk
Tatum.
about that,
Tatum's
bro?
gonna sell KD.
Bro, I don't want KD anymore, bro. Bro, this nigga doesn't know what the fuck he wants, bro. He's trying to
We need to
fire
see
the
your face for
entire
the
front
nonsense,
office.
bro. We need to
Bro,
see
he
your
can't
face.
come do that in Boston if we lose one year, bro. Fuck no. He gotta stay his ass in Brooklyn, bro. I don't want that. I want
Everybody-
him, but if he's gonna bring this toxic shit to no, bro, we good. We just went to the finals, bro.
All right, then
Unless
he's
we
gonna go
win
join Philly. He's
championship,
gonna go join Philly. You want that?
I don't give a fuck. We'll bust Philly's ass. We just swept KD. We just swept
Yo.
KD. We
All
just
right.
swept KD.
But KD's top 4 though, right?
Yeah, he's top 4.
Maybe top 2.
Everybody
no,
loves
no,
the
no, no.
LeBron Le GM,
No.
Le GM jokes, but I need to hear the Kevin
I'm
Durant.
not a KD sexual. I'm not a KD
Kevin
sexual.
Durant.
All right, I
Kevin
got
Durant.
at 4. I got Jokic.
I got
I
Jokic.
got 2-time MVP Nikola Jokic.
I got Luka.
Top 3 for Kevin Durant.
Nah, this gets worse and worse. Oh man, dog. Respect.
you watch
Y'all
the
are on
playoffs?
KD's dick heavy. Let's calm down, bro. Y'all are on KD's dick heavy.
Dog, you put KD in the top 3 for what, bro?
He is still an elite player, bro. He's still Kevin Durant.
All these guys are elite players.
I know
Exactly. That's what. And I'm not mad if you put KD at like 4 or 5 or like 6. I only still do disrespect at like 7 because I think he's better than.
All of
Who
these
do you
guys
think
are
is-
elite players.
I think
And only
Kevin
one of
Durant
them got
is
swept in
currently
the
better
first
than
round.
LeBron James. Bro, that's fine though.
I think
That's fine,
I
though.
think
But
you can go as
y'all
low
are
as 7 on
forgetful-
KD.
But why are we just erasing that KD was carrying this whole of the Nets the entire season until he got injured? You know
It's
the only
different
reason.
standard.
No, hold up. Hold up. You know the only reason the Nets made the playoffs because of Kevin Durant. Kyrie had a losing record when he played.
You could say
Harden had a losing
Say the
record
same
when
about
KD didn't
Luka
play.
or Jokic.
No. I'm just saying the second he was injured, they went from the 1 seed to the 9 or to what was it, the 10 seed, and Kevin Durant had to rush back from injury just to get these niggas to the playoffs.
okay,
I'm
bro.
not
What
accusing his
happened?
playoff performance, but there's more context to how his season ended. Like he was, bro. Why are you acting like this
He
shit
was
didn't happen?
No, there
Why do
definitely
y'all throw
was more
context out the
context to
window
how
for
the
players?
season ended. And like,
Why do y'all
yeah,
put context out the window? I'm
Dog,
confused.
okay, if you want to
You're
use
doing it for
context,
AD and you're doing it for KD.
if you want to use context, bro, the last year, most recent year, when they had Harden and Kyrie and they got the 2 seed, KD was sitting out for most of those games, dog.
That's fine. That's
Kyrie
fine.
Harden
That happened
was
last
the
year.
2 seed.
That was last year. And what happened? What happened in the playoffs? Harden and Kyrie were not available this season. When Kevin Durant was injured, what happened to the Nets? I don't know why you're using last
KD
season.
was
to try-
available.
Why
KD
are you
was available in the playoffs.
hold up. Why are you using last season to try and pretend that the situation was the same this season? Because when Harden and Kyrie played this season, they didn't do shit. They lost the majority of the games. You realize that, right? They literally lost almost every. Look at the game log. They literally
Kyrie and
lost
Harden
almost
barely
every
played
single
together,
game.
dog. Kyrie and
Almost
Harden
every
barely
single
played
game,
together.
Kevin Durant was injured. The Brooklyn Nets lost embarrassingly.
They
Look at
lost
the game log.
embarrassingly
Boston blew
when
them out
KD
twice.
was out
There's
there
not a-
in the playoffs.
there's
They
not
lost
a player in my
embarrassingly.
top 7 that wasn't
It's-
losing embarrassingly without that
They
player
didn't
anyway.
They didn't lose embarrassingly in the playoffs. I mean, they got swept, but the games were close. They
Oh
needed
my
more
God,
help out of the team.
how they got swept.
That's fine.
It was a
Jokic
pick
lost in
going
5
into the
games.
series. It was a pick
Why are
of
we giving-
series, dog.
Why?
And they got
Okay.
swept.
Hold up. I'll also say this: if Kyrie wins Game 1 for them, if Boston doesn't win Game 1, and the Nets lose in 5 games, isn't that the same as Jokic losing in 5 games?
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Jokic didn't have a Kyrie on his team to drop 40.
And what did Kyrie do after Game 1? The only game he showed up.
He stunk it up just like KD.
KD showed up at least. KD put up in Game 4.
They both showed
KD
up
at least
once.
gave them a
One
chance to win the
game, yeah.
They both
just
set
like
up one
Kyrie
game.
did.
Kevin
Nah,
Durant
this
had
is
like
nasty,
insane
bro.
turnover numbers.
And did you see what Luka Doncic did in these playoffs? Like,
Oh my
come
God.
on,
Yeah,
dog.
that's what I have Luka at 4.
But KD's out. All right. I got Luka at number 3.
I also got Luka at 3.
Kevin Durant, easy money sniper at number 3.
Thank God you don't have him over Steph.
All right, top 2, Giannis and Steph for me. Giannis
at 1, Steph at 2 for me.
Giannis 1, Steph 2.
Giannis one. I'm so glad everyone knows Giannis is the best player. It's not even a debate.
Once you get to 3, it's a little shaky.
My 3.
Hey, man, I don't mind. I don't mind most of those lists outside of some outrageous placement of certain players. For the most part, I think we were.
I think I have the best list by far. I think
Well, of
Mason
course
Davis
you
has the
think
best
that.
list.
I think I have
I
the best
personally
list.
like my list.
You know what? Out of all the lists, I think my list. I just
I
like.
actually agree with Mason's list more than I agree with my own.
Yours is probably the worst in my opinion.
What, bro?
To be honest,
Nah,
bro,
you're.
you had some, bro. You had all right. Just next year, I cannot wait to just look at Anthony Davis at number 17. I just want to show you.
It's not a prediction though. It's not a prediction.
If we're all right, fine.
I
If
think
we're
Trae
ranking
Young
off the
being in
last,
the top 10 next
the
year.
only way I agree with that ranking is if we're breaking off the last 2 years. And if that's the case, then fine. Yeah, then fuck it, because he hasn't been that good the last 2 years.
Even off of last year, bro.
That's fine. That's fine. Just wait, and next year you will never rank Anthony Davis at 17 again. Unless he gets injured.
I hope not. Hopefully we won't win 33 games again, too. But, hey, it happens.
Maybe the GM shouldn't have traded for Westbrook and all those bad shooters who can't play defense. Maybe the GM should pass the sticks to Pelinka.
Hey, well, y'all got a new GM coming through. His name is Kevin Durant. So good luck.
What about Kevin? What about
Bro,
Kevin Durant, who wants the whole
GM
front office fired? How about
Bro,
Kevin
that nigga-
Durant? He wants the whole front office fired. He's the one who hired him.
Bro, that nigga, bro, he's a menace, bro. Bro,
Please get me Steve Nash. Please get rid of Steve Nash, or I'm leaving.
Bro, him putting that out hurts the franchise. Like he's tweet, he doesn't give a fuck no more, bro. Fuck no. Keep that.
He was on
drama,
his
bro.
knees begging for like Mike James to be on the roster.
Mike
Bro,
James, who
bro,
claims
keep
Stephen
that
Curry is
shit, bro.
one-dimensional.
Bro, and them signing, bro.
No wonder why he wanted him on his roster.
All the Steph haters.
Where do you think
Yeah.
he got that take from, bro?
KD brainwashed the motherfucker.
All right, y'all. We ready for Mason's game?
Yeah, y'all ready for my game? Okay. So this game is called Find the Imposter. So basically there's this one like last week, there's 4 players you guys have to guess again. And what'll happen is I'll give you a list of 4 players, and one of the players hasn't done the thing I'll list at the beginning. It'll make more sense when we do this the first time.
I gotcha.
And then you guys work together to try to figure out who it is, and your goal is to get 3 out of 4 right. Or better, obviously. Okay, so for this first one, all of these players have averaged 22 points per game for at least one season in their career. Which hasn't? There's Brandon Roy, Tony Parker, Chauncey Billups, and Klay Thompson.
Wait, what? What was the question?
All of these players have averaged 22 points per game for a season at least once in their career, except for one. And it's Brandon Roy, Tony Parker, Chauncey Billups, and Klay Thompson.
I'm between Chauncey or Tony Parker, to be honest. It's probably Chauncey.
I feel like Klay has.
Nah. Klay averaged it. And Brandon Roy definitely averaged like 26 or something.
Yeah, he did.
Tony Parker averaged 20? That's a lot for Tony Parker.
I feel like it's more for Chauncey.
Tony's
Really?
the bucket. He probably averaged 20 one year.
22.
But no, not 22. But it's
Well,
but
22 is what they had to have added.
Because Chauncey played more of a role.
He was like, he had like a team that was more about like defense and stuff. I don't know.
Tony's job was to facilitate, but he still had to get buckets.
Yeah,
Okay, so do you guys have a
Tony played
final
longer
answer?
too? Better chance of the year where he.
Chauncey
Chauncey.
probably averaged like 21.7.
If it's a team go all.
If it's something
all
that
agree,
crazy,
Chauncey.
man, that's tough.
final answer, Chauncey Billups?
I'm gonna say Chauncey. Yeah.
Correct. Tony
Yeah,
Parker
that's
averaged
good.
over 22 once. Brandon Roy never averaged 26. His highest was only like 22.6. Klay
What the
Klay
fuck?
actually, I think, had the highest average on the list, which is kind of crazy.
But the way they
Chauncey,
be showing those Brandon Roy highlights, I thought that nigga was like a 28-point per
What
game.
did Tony Parker?
well, he
average?
never. Tony's was 22 on the nose for
Okay.
one season, and that was his highest season.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What was Chauncey's highest?
I think it was only like 19.7,
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
but I could be wrong. These are all off memory. I don't have them written down.
Chauncey
Let me
was
see what
Chauncey
Tony
was
Parker's
nice,
second
man.
highest was.
Okay. So for this next one, all of these players have won at least one DPOY award except for one. Which one hasn't? We have Dennis Rodman, Tim Duncan, Ron Artest / Meta World Peace, and Kevin Garnett.
Ron Artest for sure. He won one.
KG won one in Boston. Did Tim Duncan? I don't know if Spurs fans be.
I don't think
crying
Duncan did. I don't think Duncan won.
Does Rodman for sure have one, right?
I know Garnett for sure won one. Rodman for sure won one. I don't know about the other two.
It seems like something Thad would complain about in the group
That's
chat.
what I'm
Sweet,
saying.
yeah.
That's what
I feel like I'd hear about that.
Bro, Dad's propaganda worked on us.
All
bro.
those
That's
all
what we-
defensive teams and no DPOY. I swear he said something like that before.
Yeah.
No. I can't remember.
But, I mean, bro, was Duncan that underrated that he didn't get a DPOY? I don't think that he had to have gotten at least one, bro. Because, bro, everybody ranks Tim Duncan that high. He had to have a DPOY accolade.
But
There's
you
no
don't
way.
think Rodman got one? Rodman, unlike the Pistons.
No. Rodman got one, so it has to be.
Rodman for
Artest.
sure got one, and
Artest.
Duncan got one.
It's got to be by default. It's got to be Duncan, then, right?
No.
Ron Artest got one.
It's got to be Artest.
Bro, I'm pretty sure Artest has won one, bro.
Did he get one, bro? I don't know.
I think he
Bro,
did.
no, bro, it's Artest, bro. It's Artest. There's
You
no
really
way
think
Tim
it's
Duncan never won a DPOY.
I think it's Duncan, bro.
If
There's
Mason
no-
if Mason handpicks these options, Ron Artest would be a guy he throws in not winning a Defensive Player of the Year.
Bro, yeah.
I mean,
he
y'all,
probably-
it's
he probably
majority
picked
rules.
Artest.
Majority rules, but I think it's Duncan personally.
No, nigga, you're gonna ruin it for us, nigga.
All right, yeah,
So
y'all.
wait, what's your final answer?
Artest, bro.
That's your final
Carter,
answer?
you're kind of I haven't really heard of which way you're leaning.
So,
here.
Carter, bro.
John's going on
Make
Artest
right
and Buckets is saying Duncan.
Yeah, I'm saying Duncan.
I'll say Duncan.
Good job. Duncan never won a DPOY.
Let's go.
Five rings,
Go,
a ton of all
Our
defense
legacy,
performances.
dude.
Bro, what year did
Rodman-
Artest win one?
I think
Artest won one like 2007, or like it was right around when KG won one.
KG won 2008.
Yeah, I think it was right before or right after. Dennis Rodman actually had the most on this list. He has two.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Rodman's that nigga.
Hey,
Bro,
shout out Thad for that.
Tim Duncan never got a bro.
That's
wasn't he
crazy,
like
isn't it?
Defensive anchor, bro?
I couldn't believe it myself because I was like thinking of
I
all
got
time
one in
greats.
04.
Nigga, wasn't he like the greatest defensive anchor for like a dynasty, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, David Robinson actually has one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he won one. He won one in the crack era. So the cocaine.
all right. So for this next one, all of these players average 8 assists per game or more for their entire career, except for one.
Oh boy.
The options: Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Tim Hardaway, obviously not Junior, and Rajon Rondo.
Well, Kid and Nash
Oh.
had to have for sure. Kid and Nash.
Rondo has
Can you
played
say the
so many
question again?
seasons as a bench warmer.
Can you say the question again?
Yeah, all of these players have averaged 8 assists per game for their entire career, except for one. Which one hasn't? And it's Steve Nash, Jay Kidd, Tim Hardaway, and Rajon Rondo.
Rondo definitely.
Hardaway, I
has-
think, is
Rondo 100%.
the meta world piece of this one, where he wouldn't be here if he didn't average 8 assists for his career.
They probably
I don't know Tim Hardaway. I mean, I
Probably
know
Tim
he was
Hardaway.
a
He
point
was-
guard,
yeah.
but I feel like he was more of like a 7 assist guy.
what does that even mean?
And
He
think
feels
of how
he
many
feels like a 7
seasons
assist.
Rondo recently has
Dame,
played as
Dame is a 7 assist nigga. Like Dame is like Trey is like an 8, 9 assist, 10 assist nigga.
Trey about to be a 10 assist guy.
No, bro, Trey,
I get what
Trey
Carter's
might be in his scoring bag this
Glad
season.
we're debating Trae Young.
I get what Carter's saying though about Rondo having played so many years. I don't know. I feel like he's had a lot of like double-digit assist seasons.
Yeah, no, Rondo has like he has like 11 assists. I don't know.
Yeah. So if I had to guess, I'd probably say Tim Hardaway, but I don't know. It's tough.
Jason Kidd wasn't even a scorer.
If it's
That nigga
Kidd or
was-
Nash, I would be pissed because I feel like those are locks.
You said if it was
So I
Steve
need a
Nash.
final
I
answer
don't
out of
think
you
it's
guys.
Steve Nash. I don't think it's Steve Nash. I would say Tim Hardaway.
I vote Tim Hardaway.
I
Okay.
guess Rondo, but
Rajon Rondo does
Damn.
not average 8 assists. It's 7.9.
Okay.
I knew it.
That's
No, that's
bullshit.
whack. That's
some
whack.
bullshit.
7.9? Can we round it up? That's crazy.
Like-
That's some bullshit.
But yeah, Tim Hardaway was like 8.1 or 8.2, and then the other two guys
Oh,
were over
okay.
9.
We're split
What?
decimal points. That's crazy.
Okay, well, here's the thing. What, should I just
That's
make
some
these easy? Should I hand
No,
them
no,
to you guys?
no.
You guys are 2
It's
for
cool.
3.
No,
You guys
it's
are 2
cool.
for 3.
It's cool. It's cool.
I have to make them somewhat
And
difficult.
my psychological reasoning of why would Tim Hardaway be there if he didn't ever
Logic
get
made
this?
sense. Logic made sense. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. So for the final one, you guys get this. You win. You don't get it. You lose. All of these players have won an All-Star MVP at least once. Which player has never done it before? Paul George, Chris Paul, Allen Iverson, and Kawhi Leonard.
Paul
Kawhi
George.
has one.
Paul
Kawhi
George.
has
No,
one.
Kawhi won. Kawhi won 2021.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
I definitely got one.
It was Paul George. Paul George never won. Paul George.
You
Easy,
sure
never
Chris
won.
Paul has?
We're going home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
Whoa.
go home. Let's go home.
Are you sure? Wait, are you sure
Let's
Chris
go home,
Paul's?
ladies
Are
and
you
gentlemen.
sure?
Let's go home.
Wait, well, so what were the options again? Kawhi, Chris Paul, Paul George, and who was the fourth?
Allen
Allen
Iverson.
Iverson.
Allen Iverson has for
Yeah,
sure won one.
Yeah,
Kawhi has won one.
Yeah,
Chris Paul has
one.
won one.
Kawhi has one.
Paul
Chris
George.
Paul.
Paul George.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
if it was
go
anything
home.
like a 3-point contest performance, yeah, Paul George.
No,
Man.
he had that dunk contest, that 360 spin.
Yeah,
That's all that nigga did at All-Star weekend. He's never put up no
I'm gonna be
points.
salty if Paul George won one though.
Paul George, nigga.
So final answer, Paul George. Everyone
Paul
agrees.
George.
Go Paul George.
Paul George, nigga.
Good
Got
job. Paul George has never won one. John with the confidence out the gates. I wasn't finished reading them, and he was calling Paul George the right answer.
You can't give me iconic players. CP3 and Allen Iverson are iconic. I know Paul George.
I didn't want to. If you look at the All-Star MVP list, you would actually be surprised that like it's pretty much strictly all-time greats who have won it. And I didn't want to start picking from like the 80s and the 90s eras we've never really got to witness.
Yeah.
But good job. You guys went 3 for 4.
Let's go. We'll take that. We almost had Rondo. We sold it the mess.
You guys were close on Rondo too.
I just want to also say this, bro. I don't want Kevin Durant on the Celtics. I'll be very upset if we get him at this point. I don't want him on the team. He needs to keep his drama. He needs to stay in Brooklyn and finish what he started. I don't want a player trying to fire the coach, trying to fire the GM because the season goes bad. He got it.
The thing is, like, imagine if you guys traded for Kevin Durant, the season ends poorly, and then he's calling for the head of Brad Stevens.
Fucking I'm ridiculous, Brad Stevens. Like,
and Udoka.
Bro. Get this nigga out of here, bro.
Like, that would actually be crazy. I feel like the Celtics
Get this nigga
would
out
be
of
on,
here, bro.
would
We
be on
good.
fire.
We good, little bro.
Stevens and Email.
Little bro is going to have top 3.
We good. Easy money. Stay over there, little bro.
You're a top 3 player.
Yeah. He's still top 3, but stay over there, little bro.
So
That's
do you
crazy.
think he can win a championship though with the Nets?
He's
If
not
he's
gonna win a
top 3.
championship with the Nets, though.
But he's top 3.
That's fine.
And they got Kyrie.
Jokic, y'all are so
And Ben
Jokic
Simmons.
Jokic can win a championship in Denver. Them boys they're not winning the
Hey,
West.
Jokic for
Kawhi's
sure
gonna
got a
bust
better
their
chance
ass.
of winning a championship than
Kawhi's
KD.
gonna bust
I'll tell you
their
right
ass.
now.
Curry's
I'll tell
gonna
you right
bust their
now.
ass.
Nuggets
Kawhi's
are
gonna
winning the
bust their ass,
championship
and
next year.
Curry's gonna bust
That's
their ass
crazy.
next year. What are we talking about?
Bro,
They're not winning the West. So why
Jokic has a
Jokic
better
not-
chance of winning a championship with the
Are the
Nuggets.
Mavericks winning a
than he does with the
championship?
Nets.
Are the Mavericks winning a championship? Why is Luka top 3?
Luka
Them
has
boys are
nobody on the
matched up
level of
against
Kyrie or
Kawhi.
Davis.
And actually, Luka might not get past Denver next year. So how is
Luka
that
has
nigga top 3?
Christian Wood as his co-star.
Stop it.
What are we
Stop
saying?
it. Now we want to talk about excuses. But when I talked about Kevin Durant's teammates, it was
He
a problem.
has Kyrie
Stop.
Irving
Stop.
on
You're
the
biased.
team.
You're biased.
And next year he'll have Ben
He
Simmons.
would.
Bro,
Stop.
you
Kyrie
had
Irving.
Kyrie on your list. What are we saying? You had Kyrie on your list. And
I had Kyrie at like 17 or 18. I don't have him
where's
now.
Christian Wood? 58?
Huh?
58 is too high for Christian Wood.
Didn't
Hey,
top
hey,
75.
Don't sleep on Christian Wood.
Oh my God.
If KD had Christian Wood, you act like you was home, bro.
That's all I'm gonna say. Don't sleep on him.
All right, bro.
Sleep over.
All right, man. Well, if we don't have any other closing remarks, man, before we get up out of here, I think we're good.
I don't, other than I apparently need to come harder. I need to bring a little more difficulty on the games because you guys kind of kicked some
Yes,
ass.
sir. Bring the most difficult shit. Bring the most difficult shit. I'm gonna kill the game.
Y'all gonna make me get in the lab. I'm gonna be asking you questions you didn't even know existed.
We should like keep it. No, we shouldn't play on teams anymore. I want to destroy Buckets and Carter.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's a good idea. All right, next week I'll bring something for teams.
I might just cook y'all niggas just straight like that.
Next week I'll bring something for teams. I got a good idea.
I bet. John, bro, just remember, we can clip this if you want, man. Just like the Celtics take, man. We can clip this and come back to it, you know?
Nah. Bro, I can't. That take, I feel so dumb, bro. Curry,
Hey, you was blinded by fandom. That ain't that big of a deal.
Respect it. Hey, man.
No, bro, even game 4 was close, bro. We had a chance.
Hey. All right,
that was on your side, too.
We out. Peace.